We're live. Okay, everybody, it is 1:10 on May 30th, 2026, and I'm calling this meeting of the Libertarian Party State Central Committee to order. Madam Secretary, will you call the roll?
Chair McMahon,
Present,
Vice Chair Stuniak,
not here.
Treasurer Dickman, Secretary Dosbach present. Just one Schick.
Here.
District 2 is vacant. District 3 Avery. Here. District 4 Lundy.
Here.
District 5 Shillings. Here. District 6 Lomax.
Here.
District 7 Cone.
Present.
District 8 Haynes.
Here.
And District 9 Curran. Here. Communications Director Smith.
Here.
Tech Director Schulteis.
Not here.
Outreach Director Kokolard. Here. And we have a guest. Mr. Phil, what's your last name again?
Wygan,
Can you spell that for me?
WUIGAN, G as in Delta, T as in Tango, District 3.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Do we have any other guests online?
No.
We have. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 voting present.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the screen was not in the right place.
Not that it matters, but just in case. You okay? Okay.
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. Adoption of the agenda. I did leave a couple of A, B, and C items blank in case there was anybody who wanted to add some items to the agenda.
I'd like to add discussing disaffiliating with Jefferson County.
Jefferson County.
Madison.
Did that go under new business?
Yeah. Item A. So be in 10 minutes.
That much space.
We'll say 10. Any objection to adding discussion on disaffiliation of Jefferson County for 10 minutes as item A under new business? Hearing none, it is added. Is there any other items to amend or add? Any objection to the agenda as adopted or as amended? Hearing no objection, the agenda is adopted. Appointment of timekeeper. Luke. Ooh, Mr. Hirsch is in the room. Is it case?
I can't.
Mr. Smith? It doesn't matter.
I can if you want.
Mr. Schick will be timekeeper. Thank you, Mr. Schick. Okay. Officer reports. I had a couple of issues with the election division. They've been, I believe, resolved at this point. I won't hear anything more until Monday. One of them being Osceola County filed 4 candidates for a pick 3. And the election division say, hey, I think they messed up their paperwork because you can only have 3 in a pick 3. But I told them that luckily that evening they were adjourning their convention. So they discovered, oh, they didn't mean to do 4 for pick 3. They meant one of them to be a trustee candidate. So they've got 3 for at-large and 1 trustee candidate. They should have filed the paperwork yesterday, but I won't get confirmation of that until Monday. On the way back from Michigan, and stopped off in LaGrange to file the written 10-day notice of our intent to fill a vacancy for County Council District 2. We have to actually hand write that, or but hand deliver, get a file stamped. And then Secretary Dosbach took the other one and delivered it to Montgomery County for Franklin Township Advisory, which did not appear to be districted. So, but they accepted it. LaGrange had no idea what I was talking about and told me, no, you do that with the caucus. And I was like, no, we don't. Stupid state law. And she said, that's stupid. You had to come all the way here from Indianapolis. And I said, no, all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then she was really confused.
Did you tell her you were just selected national?
I did not. I did actually receive an email from all sides of the election division congratulating me on Tuesday.
Nice.
How much longer are they gonna be there, by the way? Didn't they resign?
They're gone. Brad King and Valerie Warchecker are gone. So I have not heard that they've been replaced either. So
You know, I heard they asked Dave Shelton, but he refused.
did you really?
Yeah. Do you not read the cheat sheet?
I read part of it.
Okay.
When I saw I wasn't in it, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Time.
That guy's gonna.
Yeah, job. Moving on, Vice Chair's not here. Mr. Treasurer, do you have a report to give?
I sent my report in, we got about 25,000 in bank right now, things look pretty, in good shape. I was looking at the roles and responsibilities and I realized that the new member reports are my responsibilities, that's why I need to start getting on top of that. I do need some city training, I did try to look it up, I did try to open it up and do my own, that I just failed. So I just need to know how to pull this, the new member reports and triple member reports. Then I'm just throwing this out there. Right now, we make payments through direct access. That's the way Schulteis did it before. It's like it's a portal through Fifth Third Bank that he has access through. I don't like it because it's commingled with his other business accounts and stuff, and that's just right with.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to go to Old National because it was going to commingle with.
It's so. It may, long story short, it may result in more fees as I migrate off that as I'm making payments and stuff. If I do an ACH wire, there may be a $2 fee for it or something. I don't know yet. But just give everybody a heads up that I'm looking at that because I do commingled with old personal accounts and business accounts that shouldn't have that.
So we may have additional bank fees if we do the split, if we see.
Potentially,
But
but
we're not
we
talking
get
anything.
paid, but we don't have a lot of payments that go out, to be honest, and so we can just figure out. I know.
If we make sure it's set up as a nonprofit, a lot of times they'll waive the fees.
I think so too. Anyway, and going back to the point of treasurer's duties, it's taken me a year to really fully take off Mike's hands. He's really done a lot over time, and so in the future, whenever that is, that there's a new future treasurer, whoever's interested in that, we need to like start talking soon about learning how to do those things and just put that out there in the universe. I want other people to learn.
I'm gonna see this indefinitely.
I
Keep saying that.
will keep it moving until I can't, but for the time being.
It'd be great if you and others brought forward an assistant treasurer to be prepared to take over for you should you die.
Or a super treasurer, yeah, I agree,
Move
to that point, we need multiple people that know it based.
I like the haircut, by the way.
Anyway, that's the time, if I have, sorry.
I'm gonna indulgence. Are there any questions for the treasurer? As there typically are.
We put together such a great report, so.
I have a question. Where are we on triple payments?
I need to get with you on city to get the quarterly, the first Q1. You're talking about 10 counties?
Yeah,
Yeah, I need a Q1 report,
okay.
like just a Q1.
Today, before you leave, let's set up time for next week
Mhm.
to do like a 1 hour. We can do it remote if you want.
Yeah, it should be easy with 2 reports.
Yeah. I'm gonna rebuild the auto report for for triple. That
You
way
can, if you
just
can
get
even
it.
just send me, click here is the first report.
We used to have an auto report,
But I mean, versus an hour meeting, if
Yeah.
if you have those, that pathway,
not really.
I mean, if you write it down, then you can give it to other people too.
that's right, that's what I'm saying about. Trying
Right.
to save an hour.
Madam
Legal process and whatnot.
Madam Secretary.
I don't have too much to report on. Most of my focus last month was making sure our delegation was set for the national convention, so was calling around, following up, confirming all of that information. Actually helped run the delegation floor at convention this year, so that was interesting, fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And last, just getting these monthly minutes up to date and submitted today, so hopefully they're okay, minus maybe a couple of small errors for your approval. So that's all I have right now. So I would like to request a motion to approve.
That can be your own motion.
Sorry,
That's your own motion. It's your motion.
so I said a motion to.
Oh, I thought you said you would like to ask.
No, I
I'll
wasn't.
second.
We would move to amend that, right?
I would move to amend the spelling of chair under field work.
Yeah, instead of Cherry McMahon.
And Schick is misspelled in the place too,
Okay.
And that,
under the district report,
Where's this?
back page.
Charlie? Should
That might be your alternative name.
I think I read online that that was one of your pen names.
we? So. Any objection to that amendment? Is there
The
another
district
one?
one. Schick misspelling also. You got that, after those two. It's not all.
Right. Any other changes?
Any objection to the minutes as amended? Hearing none, the April minutes are adopted. With the body's indulgence, because I don't have it on here, to hear from Mr. Hirsch for an LNC update for 5 minutes as our regional. Mr. Hirsch, you have the floor for 5 minutes, sir. Can't hear you, Greg. You're not muted, but we can't hear you. Still can't hear you, buddy. You're not muted. No. Can somebody else talk to make sure it's not me?
All right, is that better?
That's better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We had our first. We have a brand new LNC. We had our first meeting this past Monday afternoon after the convention, and I think everybody's all excited that there's very few people on the LNC now, so that's a very good thing. The main thing that at the last meeting was we voted to disaffiliate New Hampshire. Now, me being an alt, I mean, I didn't vote, but I mean, I still totally approve it. We disaffiliated New Hampshire. I mean, they put out a lot of horrible social media posts that are unlibertarian over the last couple of years. But the main reason they were disaffiliated, that they have blatantly endorsed Donald Trump, the candidate of another party, for the last election. That was the main offense, and that was enough right there to do it. And of course, they're appealing the decision and everything. And also, since then, we're taking applications for all the various committees, the convention committee, the other committee is out there to sign up, but you got till June 2nd to sign up, and then we'll vote to fill those committees. Those are the main two things going right now. As far as that, plus people have been posting their donor links that we're getting more people donating down to national than people are coming home. Finally, people, and now we did fill in New Hampshire. Now that the Mises people are no longer in charge, getting more people returning to the party. And of course, our brand new chair, Ed McMahon, did a nice article in Reason Magazine stating that he has no interest in being a kingmaker or helping out the Republicans or the Democrats. Congratulations to Evan. Those are the main things. I mean, that's just since the convention. That's just less than a week ago. So that's what I have for now. That's it. Am I missing something, Evan?
Nope, I don't think so. Any questions for Mr. Hirsch? Hearing none. Thank you, Mr. Hirsch.
Those that weren't part of the convention, we're now in a new Region 3 now consists of Ohio, Indiana, Missouri, and also Iowa and Louisiana. We're not Region 3 North or South. We're just one region with those 5 states. Dustin Koffel was reelected to be the region rep, and then yours truly, the region alt. For those of you that don't know.
Can you repeat the states involved in the region?
Iowa, Indiana, Louisiana, Missouri.
Yes,
and Ohio.
Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, and Louisiana.
Thank you, I appreciate
Okay.
And that's all. That's all I have for the. Unless I'm getting something.
Thank you, Greg. District 1.
Mostly status quo. Border and Port counties continue to have their normal meetings. Our Indiana House candidate, Travis, seems to be having a lot of fun making T-shirts and memorabilia of this campaign. So he's having a lot of fun with that. And in Port County, we have our so we're hoping this summer we'll get our sign up for only a couple miles of US 20.
What will the sign say?
Port County Libertarian Party.
Okay.
Make sure you get pictures for us.
Yeah, so we have one as soon as we get that sign.
What date is that service Saturday again? Saturday or the second Saturday?
Second Saturday. District 3, Miss Avery.
Allen County has been continuing to meet twice a month, and we're working towards a booth at Fort Wayne Pride in July, and a candidate event sponsored by leaders of North Indiana in September. I'll need to get with you, so you'll be able to come out. Whitley County has nominated a candidate for township trustee. He's run before in Allen County under the Libertarian banner in the late 90s.
Who is it?
P.T. Schramm.
Oh, yeah.
A potential candidate from LaGrange County, which was mentioned earlier, expressed interest in running for county council, and he recently came to an Allen County meeting and seems very sincere. I've heard nothing from Randolph County, and I'll reach out to them after this meeting to see if I can at least get some communication going on. I'm pretty sure they have some candidates for running.
I think so. I thought they had, I thought I heard 4. So, yeah,
I'd like to brag on them, but I don't know anything about it.
yeah.
Well, we had, I believe, 6 district members at National Convention. Half of them were first timers. And it seemed everybody did a great job and had a good time, so that was great. We're working on our district events. We may need to change our date because that Wild and I candidate event is on the 2nd Saturday in September, which we also picked. So we may go with the 3rd Saturday if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't care. I won't
won't
be
either.
sitting here, so.
And we did something with the Acres Land Trust a couple of years ago in Allen County. They have properties like in LaGrange County, so maybe we'll
Get some synergy there,
do
doing
something
some
in LaGrange
close.
County to see
Yeah,
if we can get a party started there.
Yeah.
But this candidate has a lot of relatives in the area, so he can build a whole party just with this family.
I did on the LaGrange candidate. I did forward the board his email to me with his bio and everything, right? Okay.
Yes. The only thing that I've seen is that you can't be convicted of the felony, and as far as I know, he hasn't been convicted of a felony, but we'll have to do our due diligence on that or whatever. Any questions?
It's hard because I think he lived out of state, so we would have to do a national background
Yeah.
search.
Of whatever happened out of state, because he's been jumping around a little bit, so,
But it appears that it was just charges, so
yeah.
that they
That's
didn't get, they didn't, that didn't go anywhere, it got dropped or something. Any questions for Ms. Avery? Okay, hearing none. District 4, Mr. Lundy.
Membership pretty steady, gained a couple locks, main thing happening right now in District 4 is Tom Nubian for
Okay.
Franklin Township Board. The SCC will be taking that up next month. Morgan County will be finalizing its convention at the early first week of next month. Matthew Prager has decided to run for re-election.
Oh, he
The
did.
Madison Township Boards will be taking that up, as well as potential surprise second candidate.
So, but this time he's going to be run as a libertarian as opposed to being appointed as.
Yeah.
By the way, I had a long conversation with some people at National about that, and they were like, but he can't do that. And I said, they showed me the paperwork.
Listen.
Nowhere on it did it say he certified he was a
Yeah.
Republican.
Republicans love don't ask, don't tell. They didn't ask, he didn't tell.
Yeah.
And their second candidate, if that materializes, will be fun and interesting.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have more news next month.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to help?
I'll let you know.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Lundy? Okay, hearing none. District 5, Ms. Schillings.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Hamilton County continues to have regular meetings once a month, the third Saturday or third Wednesday of every month at Beer Brewing in Noblesville. Continually a great time. We usually come in third in long trivia. It's a noted amount. And then we are also doing Carmel Fest, July 3rd and 4th. There's a sign up on the report. If you'd like to fill some hours, we'd love to have you.
July what?
Excuse me,
July what?
3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th, okay. I
The
thought
30th.
From 10 to 10.
that's literally what I heard, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. both days. Traffic is quite heavy, so arrive early and maybe a little late if you're doing that. Madison County is having a meeting next month. Will be June 7th at 4 p.m. at Arch Pizza in Anderson on Broadway Street, which I'll try to attend.
Date again, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, June 7th. Thank you.
At what time?
4 p.m.
Any questions for Ms. Schillings? Hearing none. District 6, Mr. Lomax.
So I will refer everybody to the report that I emailed out today, and then also adding next Saturday, the 7th, we are at Hancock County is doing a service project for the 4-H fairgrounds. The fair starts the following week, and we're going out and laying mulch for them in all of their flower beds. And it's going to be pretty much an all-day Saturday project. We've got somebody that's very involved with the county party out there that is a landscaper professionally. So he's basically just charging the fairgrounds for the material, and we're volunteering the labor. So anybody that wants to come out and get sweaty for a day, it's at the Hancock County Fairgrounds in Greenfield. But other than that, I'll give you back the rest of my time.
Question, is
Yeah.
it Saturday the 6th or Sunday the 7th?
Oh, it's Saturday the 6th.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
The meeting.
What time are you meeting?
9 a.m. at the fairgrounds.
Okay, 9 a.m. at the fairgrounds.
Yep.
Okay, anything else? Any questions for Mr. Lomax? Hearing none. District 7, Mr. Cohn.
Thank you. District 7 is meeting on the third Wednesday of each month, been recently last week, I think. And we are continuing to meet quorum, which is good. We have 3 candidates in the district. We're preparing some materials that can walk around and hand them out or have our candidates listed, Mr. James Saniak, Mr. Mark Ren Holzberger and Mr. Donald Drew Weingarten. So
We need to talk about that offline.
that's fun. At our last meeting, we had two candidates, or two brand new Libertarian Party members who were seeking the opportunity to become our candidates. That's business that we did not take up at that meeting. We're planning to take it up at the next meeting. And one of those seekers has subsequently decided not to affiliate with the Libertarian Party.
I got that email. They joined and then said, never mind, but keep them up.
Well, unfortunately, the district representative was a little bit aggressive in asking after the candidates' libertarian credentials. And that was,
Frowned
perhaps,
upon.
well,
Too harsh.
I think that it could have been handled more gracefully, but nevertheless, it raises a question in my mind of how long we would like somebody to be participating as the libertarian for giving them our endorsements. So I think that's a question that raises
I am glad you're asking that question.
it's reasonable points of view from different perspectives. I don't think there's a right answer. There might only just be a couple of wrong answers.
It is okay to say no to. We don't have to fill an election. And so good job.
And we are planning, we're at least trying to figure out how to make it happen for us to have our annual service day on August 8th to do a cleanup at Garfield Park.
It's such a good idea.
Possibly within walking distance from here, depending on your health. That's my report.
No. Garfield Park, walking from here?
It's about 2.5 miles from here.
Risk. What date was that, you know, planned?
August 8th.
Garfield Park? It can't be that close, is it really? Okay. Okay.
It's within 20
I mean,
minutes.
2.5 miles in August, probably a long way.
I'll meet you there. You had talked about wanting to come here to use this space from
Yes.
time to time.
You cannot let me leave here today without having a conversation.
Well, I do have one question. Where are you all meeting for your monthly meetings? Is it
We are meeting at Center Point Brewery, which is right off of 10th Street near downtown. 10th and College is probably the closest major intersection. But we are, as the chair, for looking at space, it's a little bit more conducive to conversation. It's kind of
The bar is good for socializer. This would be better for a business meeting.
That's
Okay, any questions for Mr. Cohen? Okay, here, yeah, you gotta do both. District 8, Mr. Haynes, yeah. I get District 8 and District 9 backwards, and I'm a little blurry, so.
Yeah.
Not like that. It's just like an inner ear imbalance.
You don't need your peripheral vision, it's fine.
Go ahead.
Vigo County with Beth Spurgeon and DuBois County with Adrian Engelberth are the two only active counties right now. Beth Spurgeon told me today, actually, that she wants to run for Eagles Prairie Creek Township Board, and she had mentioned that to you previously. Adrian Engelberth wants to elect a new treasurer. He would be willing to stay as the chairperson. He's still looking at that. I'm gonna see anyone I know personally in Jasper, DuBois County, see if I can help him, and also the membership list, the contacts we have. Same with Vigo. My first goal would be reestablishing, like I had the meeting to do the whole previous year in Vanderbilt County. I've talked to everybody who was previously in the county and volunteered, held any leadership role. When you were elected chair of the National Party, and also when Thomas Massey was defeated, there was a big uptick of interest. People locally posting, messaging me, all of them are happy to volunteer and offer support, and none of them want a leadership role. That's common.
My follow-up question is because they're happy that the party's going in a direction, or because I'll be gone?
No, it's, it's noteworthy, newsworthy, and all of them do like it.
Okay.
But, a lot of them, a lot more of them were angry about Thomas Massey.
Yeah, yeah.
Whichever way that goes for everyone here, but, there was a lot of interest in wanting to be involved in anything libertarian, even if it's small L, which I'll take it on here.
Yeah.
But all of them were willing to give support, show up and do this and that, and even offer me names of people who might.
Yeah.
Want to do that. No one ready to step up in leadership. And all I'm looking for in Vanderbilt County are just two people just to start a basic little team.
I would
Organizing
recommend,
me for the stars.
I would recommend starting with Vigo because you've got Beth, who's been after me for a year and a half now. And Kenneth Fitzlaff, he may want to have a role. in-
Well, I hope so. I heard differently from Beth.
Hmm.
Complicated personal issues, maybe
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
talk about later,
Um,
but,
Okay.
hold on one second. With Beth Spurgeon, you would have to do the exact same thing we just did for Montgomery County. So we need to work that out and talk to her about, we need to know exactly what she wants to run for. There's no county party leader, so we have to get a letter to Vigo County stamped. And then schedule a meeting.
Prairie Creek Township Board.
Prairie 3,
Prairie Creek.
Prairie
Township
Creek.
Board. Prairie Creek. Yeah.
Time.
did you have anything else? Because we cut you off.
Well, just those two counties, I just consider, they at least have points of Beth is reliable.
Mhm.
Adrian is reliable. I can't get even a reliable point of contact there. Just looking for two people in the county, chair and treasurer, start from there.
You look to see when you're available.
And
to
Adrian
drive down
had
there
his
and do
issue
that.
with
Yeah, I can.
the
I'll
payments,
get
but he didn't ever get back to me.
We can print it today, the sun, to take it down there. We just need to figure out 10 days from whatever week, 10 days from Monday, or whatever day you're gonna go down. We'd schedule.
This year and previous.
Yeah, there's none for this year so far.
Sorry?
Hang on.
What's the deadline
Maybe
for
you
submit?
25.
Are they affiliated?
Sorry.
Are they
July.
affiliated?
No, it's not.
That's
It was only.
That's.
what I mean, this only goes to an affiliate.
So it would be
Let's
held
talk
by
about,
us.
because I've got a couple of
You
complications.
know, we could spend it on behalf.
Well,
once they're
we can
completed.
write it up right now.
It's up, right?
I can take it.
Happy to send somebody.
Hold on,
All right, we were
that's a
discussing
lot of
triple-
crosstalk.
We were discussing triple memberships.
Okay, they don't get them.
Yeah, we've discovered that already.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you have.
No, I mean,
district funds
you
can
don't,
use.
you don't get them unless you're affiliated.
But you have district funds you can use if they need.
Yeah.
anything.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I have to do, I mean, days or weeks or whatever ago when I was doing that, the signal chat.
so, I have a question for you. If we can find out, we know what Beth Spurgeon wants to run for. If we print one of these off for you today and I sign it, can you take it to the Vigo County clerk early this week? Like Monday or Tuesday?
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah,
That's fine.
okay.
Is
Okay.
there a deadline that we're trying to meet?
Yeah, this week. We need to get it filed this week. Because we have to give a 10-day notice.
Oh, I can figure that out. Well, do it, I'll make it happen.
What is Vigo County, what town for that?
Tara,
You were like, here, let me see if I can be helpful. No.
I know.
Okay. Don't take off then yet, after the meeting.
His hands and be closer.
Did
I said, put it in your hands, it'll be closer to mine.
you guys have anything else in District 8?
no,
Okay, District 9 is current.
I think everything's just in our report, pretty status quo with most things. So I am gonna be needing to find a new chair for Lawrence County.
I saw that.
Michael Russell won, I don't know exactly what his role is with UAW.
The union.
Some kind of election there, it doesn't feel he can do both. So that's, I'm gonna play.
He actually might not even legally be able to do both.
Right, all right.
And so that's the initiative, we'll talk about Jefferson shortly, and then mostly, as far as the keys, Tanya is having, for my district, she's having her picnic.
June
June
13th.
13th at Springville, so a lot of us will be attending that.
I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Barry has to work that day, so I can't go down with him.
So Tanya shows coming.
We might just do a little printout of me. Like Flat Sam.
Flat Sam, yeah. Flat M.
Have that bag in my office, let's hand.
Any questions for Ms. Curran? Hearing none. Comms Director, Mr. Smith.
He had to hop off.
Okay, no comms.
He's typed a report in here.
He did.
He did. Okay, so there's a report. You guys can see that. Outreach, Ms. Coquillard, you're here, right? Yeah, okay.
I am here. Not too much to report this month. Of course, I went to National Convention and rubbed it into all of the other affiliates that the LPIN is the best affiliate in the nation, so I accomplished that. I went to a couple candidate events for our congressional candidate, and I also attended Kosciuszko County's Third Friday. Upcoming is our Secretary of State's candidate event on June 20th, summer kickoff party. So if you don't have your ticket, get it now. That's all I have.
Any questions for Ms. Coquillard? Hearing none. Convention, the Vice Chair's not here, but I'll say this. We need to very quickly have the location for the 2027 convention. It kind of fell off. My suggestion is to do the place that we did in Plainfield because it's going to be, yeah, it's not an off-year convention. There are some elections, but it's not a major. 2027 won't be a major one. There'll be officer elections. But so I think the CRG in Plainfield that we did 2 years ago.
We did our 50th.
50th. I think that might be a good, and just see if they have any dates available in March or April. And go from there.
It was affordable, as I recall.
It was.
It's very fun, included catering, all of those.
Mhm.
Who has those contacts? Do you have them?
I'll send them to you. Are you chairing up there? Convention committee?
No, the vice,
Thanks, you are, Christine.
the vice chair is chairing that committee.
We have,
Sorry, I
we
misunderstood.
have an email that would send it to all the members of the committee. I guess Michael's not first. We can ask
I
that.
don't know. I thought we set up convention
Like a
at
couple years ago.
lpin.org, but I don't know that it's been updated to have all of the.
The district list,
Mhm.
Michael.
Someone from Bloomington has sent a lot, trying to get that, so I'll forward that to James.
Get it out my email. That popped up right before the state convention.
It's the same bid that Darren put together a couple of years ago. It is hefty. Hefty. It's more expensive than doing it here in Indy. Yeah, they're real proud down in Bloomington. Yeah. Is it the visitor center in Bloomington?
No, it's someone specifically with, I wanna say Marriott.
Marriott, yeah.
She was fairly new to the role and.
They probably saw that they've sent us 2 RFPs so that they're probably like, oh, let's keep doing it. I mean, at scale, it was gonna be like 24,000.
There's an offbeat convention center down in Bloomington somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I went to a comic book convention there. It's probably more affordable than the Hilton or whatever.
This is the Marriott that's right next, it's the Bloomington Convention Center. It's right next.
There's no hotel next to this place.
Oh.
It's like an old convention center from way back when.
What's that new arena thing off of 69? They
Mm,
do conventions there.
mm.
Don't know.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I just talked about them.
Maybe.
It's a new event center and it's also like a sports arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It'll probably I don't know about pricing. I assume it would be more costly than the one that was at the forum that was there, but
It's new.
the CRG was much more affordable.
Um. The next thing on the agenda item with minutes attached or times attached to it is an SOS campaign update. Ms. Shillings or Mr. Lundy.
So the first thing is we have an event on June 20th. Please go get your tickets. We have, it's gonna be a concert and a little bit of food. And then there's a VIP space with bourbon and scotch for a slightly elevated price. So please come and hang out with us for that. The D. Jack Robinson place. Like I said, there's gonna be a band and everything. It'll be a whole blowout. So come on, let's get it. As far as the campaign's going, I mean, as always, we need more money. This is gonna be a convoluted, crazy year, clearly. And name ID is gonna mean more than ever. We have a plan for that. We just need the money to fund it. So money, monthly donations. You know, if you have any rich friends, send them our way, all that. I don't know, what else, Lori?
Well, the bigger discussion is if we can't fundraise to do name ID and marketing the way we're supposed to, the average cost to regain ballot access is gonna be $700,000. And if you would like to raise that in another year to maintain ballot access for all the people we've discussed today, then, you know, I'm really gonna encourage you to dive deep and try to contribute to the campaign. All funds are well spent, nothing is mismanaged. And we use it all to get out name ID and for marketing to make sure that we are gonna be on the ballot for the next 4 years.
We will know at the end of, well, in July, when Greg Ballard files his financials, how much money he spent on just getting signatures. And I bet it's gonna be close. Whether he makes it on or not is very much in question. Because as we all know, as libertarians, both old parties play dirty. So if we, and I'm guessing he's raised at least $500,000. And if we can't raise 50,000 to keep ballot access, how are we gonna raise $500,000 in 4 years? Something to think about.
As always, you can go to LoriForLiberty.com, LAURI.
Make sure that donate button works.
Liberty.com and that the donate button does. Volunteers are also quite respected. We've had a few people reach out trying to do door knocking events. And then, you know, anybody who's willing to work on comms or design, I'd be also willing to bring them.
I volunteered. I haven't. Looking forward to doing whatever I can. What kind of volunteer activities has there been? Neighborhood walking or anything like that so far?
Not yet. Part of our future campaign plans in the next few months is going to be getting the canvasser.
Okay.
So that we can do that to the tune of about $400 to $600 a month. So we need somebody to help, you know, fund those efforts as well. Make sure that we can cover a large area in each county. We're gonna try to position that in a way that we're working at the town level. We can do the e-canvasser there and upload a list of that. Those are the kind of help that we do need. Ongoing help will again be if we need people at events. We do have a nice list of events going on through Indiana. Almost every weekend from now till November. If we can get a booth there, if someone's in that local area, we'd love to be able to do that. If your local affiliates are having any events whatsoever. County fair, a local strawberry festival, and they have a booth out, please let us know. We'd love to go attend it at all possible.
If you're gonna have a booth, please email campaign@LoriForLiberty.com and tell us when and where you are going to be, so we get you on the calendar.
Because the events are filling up. I have some pretty much at least a couple weekends every month. But I'd like to fill it up even more. And be able to campaign and get the message out to as many people as possible. Thank you. That's all I have right now.
Any questions? Ms. Savory.
How was your experience at the national convention and doing some fundraising and getting your name out there?
I did have some success fundraising and then follow up with that. I did some geofence marketing that did pay dividends, even up until this week, we're receiving donations. And then, you know, outreach like that is good. in order to do that, I have to go to different meetings. I can only be one body. And, you know, dinners, outreach, talking to people in general was pretty successful, very, very sympathetic ears about ballot access, but they all have campaigns to run too. So we do what we can. There were no heavy lifters coming in from national this time. Would appreciate that support, but you know, we have to continue on with local grassroots if we can.
I hope National can get some help for your. Do you know anyone there? Since our state just lost a great fundraiser.
We'll see what we can do further in conversations, and those avenues would be, you know, lovely. If we can have that, there are some plans to do those things, but it just takes time and then having a bigger list to pull from.
On the bright side, your name is not Diego.
True that. We will know more. June 2nd or 6th will be Democratic Convention. June 20th, the same date as our kickoff, will be the Republican Convention. We'll know more after those 2 days.
So we will have a party to enjoy the camps.
Anybody want to do a pool?
Oh,
I think
there may be an unofficial pool at the party.
something about
And not the jump in the water kind, but like
You can
a,
talk to Zach, like donate to the campaign this year. I'll tell him who's getting what.
Because I've seen the delegate list, the Republican Party.
and for the record, you've not done any modeling in Chicago, right?
I have not done any
Oh,
modeling in
just checking.
Chicago. Thank you. No, nor have I been any Novus conference.
Is that, did Max do some modeling in Chicago?
That's what I heard, yeah.
That is what he did prior to becoming a politician.
I'd say he's kind of cute, like, you know. I
He's
mean,
handpicked by the right.
yeah, you know,
He's more digestible to slap a pretty Band-Aid on the problem.
Yeah.
Rather than correcting the problem.
any other question, comments? Anything else about the Secretary of State campaign? Okay, hearing none, we move on to discussion of disaffiliation of Jefferson County. Ms. Curry.
They had communicated several months ago that they were done and wanted to hold and asked about next steps. We looked at what contacts there are, there really aren't any. Was instructed to talk to our comms director about media contacts in that area, he has none. I have again heard from the treasurer, really wants out. They are not. The two of them, the chair, the treasurer, are not working together well or communicating well. I'm getting two different narratives. It's just really time to squash that. There's some bigger concerns, but probably not. Maybe another time to discuss if needed, but really it's really just time to cut those ties. The treasurer's continuing to be on the hook, does not want to be involved. They do have some outstanding fines for not turning something in years ago, it sounds like. To the tune, I think of around $300. That we need to address, but they want to know next steps, and I'd like to tell them what to do that.
The next steps would be for them to file their final campaign finance report as a final report.
Okay.
With the election division.
Okay.
And then they have to have a zeroed out account that doesn't include the fines, but whatever funds are in the bank need to be transferred to either one of our candidates or to the state party. Any debts they have to be paid off beforehand.
Okay.
Again, that doesn't include the fine.
Okay.
If they do have a fine and they have money in the bank, they need to transfer that to the state party so that we can arrange helping pay off the fine. All of that has to be done before they do the campaign finance report.
Okay.
With the final, click checking the final box. There's a final report box. They notify us that they've done that, and then we put them on the agenda for disaffiliation at the next meeting.
Okay.
But that's the process.
All right. Well, then I'll be starting that, and that may as well be on the agenda.
Are they, but there, I mean, you said that there's disagreement between the two, but they're both in agreement to disaffiliating, right?
They are, Ronald had been there before, he's
Mhm.
backmarked a little bit, seemed to think that if we could have an event with, free food and, maybe Thomas Massey as a speaker, that might fix things.
I'm pretty sure it would. I'm pretty sure, I would bet money that would probably help.
It's a busy year with the ballot access race, and you may not know that together. So,
You know, if we could just get a mosh to doorknob for Matthew Pranger, they'd really help his odds too.
yeah,
For me also, I'd love to have that.
so, yeah.
I mean, that I'm actually gonna try to get him to come down and bet for you.
I would love that, Evan.
Not doing
Thank
it.
you.
I don't think he would do
Let me
it.
know when you think you're gonna schedule that, and I'll work on some marketing.
Probably not for a county affiliate, so that's.
Okay. And probably not Massey. I don't think he
As a stump.
cares about a
Right.
Johnson County.
Jefferson County affiliate with
Uh,
one and a half members.
Because Madison is an adorable town, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be hard to beat.
Okay, that's the process. Then they'll need to close out their bank account. I think I have all of the paperwork on them anyway, so when we go to reaffiliate, we can use the same EIN and everything like that. We'll need to close out their bank account too, so they're done.
Okay.
Any other questions for Ms. Curran? Okay, hearing none, are there any announcements?
July 5th, everybody's invited. We'll do I did see you there last year with the CD company. You weren't there last. No, I called you out. I was like, exactly invited. Everybody's invited, it was fun. And then I did anecdotally, maybe think about it. I saw when I was reconciling the books, I've seen new names in there because it's the same names every month. And I saw at least one new name that was a New England city. And then I saw another couple of names that hadn't been in a while. So just keep an eye out as distance if you're seeing the.
There was a member that signed up at national convention.
Micah also hasn't been to your Fourth of July party,
Please,
And-
everybody's invited.
and neither is Mr. Cohn.
Do you have a start time, Ron?
When did we count? Noon, probably. Probably.
Bring your checkbook,
You wanna,
check payable to Lori for Liberty.
do you wanna come pick me up again?
Yeah, sure, we'll get you there, we want you there. Absolutely.
I will block that out of my calendar.
Please.
A little Arno time will be good.
I need it so bad.
Also, I think they'll carve out a little celebratory, you know?
I don't need,
One of our own.
I don't need to celebrate. I need to sit and have a hot dog with
Yes.
some mustard and relish
Yeah.
and like a
June 20th,
cold
that one too.
0 sugar Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
It's gonna be great.
that's what I need.
Just bring yourself.
With the right amount of char on that hot dog. I'm really craving it.
Yeah.
Any other announcements? Anybody got any birthdays coming up? No?
I do. My
Don't-
my birthday is the day of our special meeting.
We didn't hear you, Luke.
You what?
We didn't hear you.
I said my birthday is the day of the special meeting, the 8th.
Oh, okay. Still don't care. No, happy birthday. You'll be spending a half hour, 45 minutes fighting for liberty on your birthday. That'll be great.
Worthwhile together.
Anything else? Would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by-
Second.
Is there a second? Jesus. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. We really, we are adjourned at 2:04 PM.